Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvalgrim here and welcome to another video. And it's been a while since I've shared with you my normal raid experience, my league raid experience, my glorious tier 8 exploits if you want to call them that, so we're going to get into that. So first up, and again by no means is this like a top tier team or anything, like my Black Adam is not even built for normal raids, he's built for Dawn of Apocalypse raids, having fast actions which will be useless on him over here. And he's level 60 gears with a build that's very far from perfect. But we're going to fight Gorilla Grodd here, so we used Classic Superman a couple of times to reduce the defense. Because that's a very important aspect of fighting Gorilla Grodd. If you play a character that's not able to reduce the defense by himself, use Classic Superman to do that. Shazam in, backing off, re-engage the combo, Black Adam in. And yeah, the fast actions that we have on Black Adam is kind of useful over here at the start, but you'll see later on as the energy is going to get more plentiful, we're going to use other means of doing stuff pretty much. Black Adam in, going for a special tree. And honestly, I shouldn't have stayed over here for another special tree like I did the special tree no problems, but while doing it I kind of delayed my tab stack. So yeah, with Black Adam you wanna do one special tree just as you tag in, granted you have enough energy. Like you can do this always if you have a power reduction character, which we don't over here, or you can do this sometimes after the second minute if you don't have a power reduction character. So you pretty much tag in, power drain 2 times, as quick as possible, no basic attacks needed, and tag out. And that way, as you can see over here, the first special tree is going to be on 4 tab stacks, and that's ideal. And the second one is going to be on 3 tab stacks, which is also decent. And yeah, we're not building huge combos, but we're pretty much doing 2 abilities per tag, and while keeping ourselves up all the way to 4 stacks. Backing off into another special tree, Shazam in. And he did an ability, delayed our tagging a bit over there, but still on the edge of 4 stacks while doing that special tree, so that was good. Black Adam in, special tree, there we go. Backing off into another special tree. Like with the second special tree, you really want the enemy not to block it, because the enemy tends to teleport in your face after they block, so that's not an ideal outcome. I still don't know how they do that. Would be a quite useful tool to have for myself, except for doing it with a firebox. But yeah, you just back off and let him do a jump attack, and for the most part, if he's not close to you after a jump attack, he will not do much. Black Adam in, backing off, and one more special tree to finish the job. There we go. Again, don't expect a huge amount of damage. Black Adam is by no means a top tier damage tier, so it was 11.4 in case you missed it. Now let's go with the Silver Banshee against Dr. Fate. And then I honestly don't know what's up with this fight. Well, first of all, it's me who's not used to this fight, because usually I fight the tier 8 Dr. Fate, and that Dr. Fate, if you know, plays differently. That's a whole nother level. It's far more dangerous than this one. The tier 7 one is far more aggressive than the tier 8 one, so I'm kinda used to that. Tag Power Girl there because if I tag Reverse Flash, that power drain would not have been beneficial to me. Now special tree in there, and I want you guys to kind of try to keep count of the amount of successful crits that we get here. Keep in mind that the crit with Silver Banshee is going to be above 2 million at the very least. So everything that's below 2 million is also red. It's going to be a little. Well, except for this one. This one was garbage, count from now on. But yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. Indeed. Nevertheless, re-engage the combo. Again, this is not the perfect fight, but it went well enough from this point. Look, from this point, I promise it's going to go well enough. Silver Banshee in, special tree in there, 2.8 million. That's a crit. That's how crit is supposed to look like. For some reason, he just backed off. I think we need to push him all the way back to the corner, so he doesn't do that. 2.4, that was, again, a crit. That's great. That went well. Okay. Doing some combo, special tree in there, that was not a crit, that was lethal. That's unfortunate. And yes, Dr. Fate is definitely acting a little bit weird. We had a little bit of unluck on the disables over there. Silver Banshee in, like, I had no combo, but I kinda had to tag her in. Just because we would lose on the All Blade stacks. Silver Banshee in, special tree. Not a crit. Definitely not a crit there. And yeah, so far it's not going amazingly, but he's finally in the corner. Okay, that was definitely not a crit there. Bro, like, I really feel like that 75% crit rate on Solar Banshee is a huge lie. Like, I think overall, over the entirety of my fights against Dr. Fate, I have gotten something like a 50 or 40% crit chance on Solar Banshee. Not 75% as much as it says in the character stats. But yeah, let me know if you're also encountering this problem with Solar Banshee again. I think we got 4 non-crits in a row. That was interesting over there indeed. Okay, another non-crit. That's great. 5 non-crits in a row. Okay, finally a crit. That's how crit looks. That's how a good Solar Banshee crit looks. That's 3 million over there. That's how it should look. There we go, another good one. Though it's too little too late to kind of make up for the huge amount of unluck we had so far. And the misplaced start, of course, that one was not a crit. This one is a crit when we have no combo built. And yeah, there we go, guys. This was the Solar Banshee peep. I know it might not have been the best one, but it is what it is, 26 million. So over here, I was asking myself a question. So I have this Black Manta, I was going to fight Scarecrow. And usually, big boy Black Manta is going to tank the Supernova Scarecrow, but my Black Manta is just 3 stars, level 40 gear, so he's not quite a big boy yet. So over here, for the purpose of science, I was wondering, if I put this Black Manta in, let Scarecrow do the super move on him, is the only way I could know if he would survive the super move. And yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't, okay? But I had no other way to know, okay? This had to be done. This was in the name of science. Rip Black Manta. Rest in peace indeed. Definitely F's in the comments for Black Manta. Right now we're going to use the Multiverse team, and this is going to be kind of the highlight of the video. This pip made me make the video because I think I have not had such a good Multiverse pip in a long time. Keep in mind that my Multiverse characters are level 60 gears. So yeah, they are level 60 gears, so we lose some damage because we are not level 70 gears. So keep that in mind when you look at the overall damage. So I'm using a new strategy that I've seen QWERTYman using, and he says he learned it from some other dude. So pretty much when you tag in Flash, you do like a full combo and then half a combo, and then tag Multiverse Armored Supergirl in. Over there I did a little bit of a mistake, but actually not a mistake, this was on purpose. I tagged her to refresh the burn before we get Red Hood in. Okay, so that Red Hood went well enough. Flash in, doing one combo. Okay, we got interrupted over here, but that's okay. Special tree. Again, we'll immediately pick up the pace. Flash in. Again, unlucky here. Just bear with me for a second. I promise this is going to get good. Flash in again, unlucky. Multiverse Armor Supergirl in. Backing off. Flash in. Building some combo. Tap 3 times, swipe right, and that's it. Multiverse Armor Supergirl in. With 3 taps, not a 4th. Flash in. Tap 3 times, swipe right. Multiverse Armor Supergirl in, straight into a special tree. And a special one to keep it up. Yeah, pretty much the strategy is kind of the same as the previous most used strategy. But this the only difference is that we're subtracting 4 attacks from Multiverse Flash, because you would do like the second combo would be full, like we stop halfway after we combo interrupt, so we cut that off, and we cut 1 swipe right from Multiverse Armored Supergirl. We just do tag in, swipe right, 3 taps without the last swipe right. And why are we doing this? Well, in order to keep up 4 tap stacks, like this Multiverse strategy usually doesn't run on 4 tap stacks. Like at some points there are 4 stacks active at the same time on both Multiverse Armor Supergirl and Flash, but most of the times, like 60% or 70% of the special trees with this team are usually done on 3 tap stacks instead of 4 tap stacks, in the favor of having a higher combo build. And this strategy is not necessarily better than the previous one. It just sacrifices some of that combo that is built, so we're not going to reach 40 hit combo, in order to have 4 tap stacks when you do a special tree, and at the same time this is going to guarantee you a much safer burn refresh, because by the nature of the strategy this kind of takes less time in terms of the cycles of tagging in. Using a special tree tagging out, it simply takes less time. So yeah, like, I think it helps out a bit with the damage, but mostly it's going to make this fight overall safer and a more linear experience. And with all being said, yeah, I haven't had such a good multiverse fight against this in a long time. Backing off, special one in there. Flash in. Come on, the last combo interruption of Gardu. There we go, there we go. Multiverse armor, super girl, and special tree. And yeah, this is the highest damage I've done with this team in a long time. 25 point something. Yeah, I know it's people who have done 30 million damage. Again, my team is not level 70 gears and I'm not the best player, but I think that's a solid amount. And yeah, like 30 million damage to Multiverse team there, just to be clear, is not common. It happens from time to time, but it's not common. Okay, so here we're using the League of Anarchy team. And we have, thankfully, we have a Brainiac with his passive not upgraded. But keep in mind, bro, like my last up Joker is like level 54. He has level 70 gears, but he's got garbage. He's overall garbage. He's got maxed out crit chance, crit damage, and all that stuff. But other than that, he's got a very low attack. So this is definitely not a good last average Joker, and I'm not a good League of Anarchy player, as you might be able to see. Okay, we got some healing going. And yeah, let's get started. Like, once you get started with the strategy, there's pretty much nothing stopping you if you know what you're doing. And I kind of know what I'm doing once I get started, but I don't know how to start it sooner. But in this fight, compared to other fights that we did with the League of Anarchy here, it started well enough. Tagging in, special 2 in there, re-engage the combo, and tagging in Tangling Poison Ivy soon enough, because we're going to need to tank that super move. There we go, not even close. Doing a mid combo tag in. Swipe right, tap shoot time, special 2, swipe right, tap shoot time, swipe right. Poison Ivy in. And I've seen that, I'm not sure if this is necessarily the best way to play it, but this is how I play it, and I've seen most people play it. Like, you need to keep yourself always when you're hitting on 3 tab stacks, in order to have the most optimal amount of damage, because as you might have seen in this video, kind of everything revolves around the tab stacks. The all blade stacks. So yeah, you need to keep yourself at 3 stacks. And when you tag in, you have a lot of times the option to do more than one special 2. But if you're doing more than one special 2, you are staying more in the fight, which means you're going to lose tap stacks for both yourself and Entangling Poison Ivy. So how I've seen most people do it and how I personally do it, let me know if there's a more optimal way to do this in the comments. In order to always have safely 3 tab stacks up at all times, you need to do 2 special 2s once every 3 tag-ins. Like, you tag in 3 times, use only one special 2 in 2 of the tag-ins with last ever Joker, and in the third you can afford staying in for 2 special 2s. And of course, at the end of the fight, you just come in with a full power bar and stay for the entire rest of it. But yeah, yet again, the gameplay was alright. Let's call the gameplay alright. Somebody with a maxed out League of Anarchy team and this gameplay might have come close to one-shotting this dude. But yeah, this is by far not a great League of Anarchy team, but it is what it is. And we're going to end up with a total of... okay, 84 million. That's not too bad. Yeah, I want to show this marvelous peep over here with King. This is the best phase 2 peep that you'll see in your life. Okay, we started a little bit rough. No problems there. Special 2 in there. Getting up those stacks are going to deal such a huge amount of damage on him late game. Okay, bold move, not using any specials. Bold move over there, my dude. Okay, that's fine, we revive, we still have 1 health left. Re-engage the combo. Oh boy, we're going to inflict so much damage on this Brainiac, am I right, guys? Okay, we're fine, that fool didn't kill us yet. Oh. Yeah. Never mind that entire fight. Let's quickly set up one more king. We got one more count, okay? We got one more count. We got over there king. Let's go. And hold on, did you see something weird over there? Because I clearly did not see that phase 3 was up when I placed a phase 2 team against this dude. So right now, not only do we not have any gears on either Shazam or Dr. Fate, but we don't even have a firebox on Dr. Fate so that we can do an infinite combo. And we don't have all blades on King so that we can do some damage. We have firebox on King. So we're going to get constantly damaged and power drained throughout this fight. And if I had like a John Stewart Green Lantern, this would have been bearable, because at least I wouldn't have gotten power drained and I could have slowly survived the entire fight, because it's possible. But in this scenario, we're not doing great. And yeah, we just lost their Dr. Fate, an unfortunate drop, but I still think we can squeeze some damage out of this Brainiac. Like, I'm not giving up yet. I did a mistake, let's own up to it and let's try to make the best of it. Let's try playing phase 3 with no support character, no tank, and no gears on any of the characters other than damage dealer. Let's try this. This will be fun. Okay, Shazam a little bit in a rough spot there, but thankfully he did not die. That would have been indeed unfortunate. We're going to let King die here because he's going to revive. If I would have let Shazam die, then Shazam would have died, obviously, and we would have had nobody to tag in and out with. Okay, for a moment there, I forgot I don't have my firebox on Shazam. That was a little bit unfortunate. Managed to barely re-engage the combo with tagging King. And re-engage the combo after the stat change. Again, guys, it's possible to survive phase 3 with no whatsoever tanks or gear on tanks. Keep in mind, this is tier 8. This man can slap us down with basic attacks. This is no tier 6 stuff. This is serious damage over here. Like, it's always funny that I kind of get some quality content when I put myself in situations like this. Okay, going for a little bit of an infinite combo actually over here. We're bullying him at this point. He's in the corner. King back in. Fat special tree in there. Re-engage the combo. Obviously, we deal next to no damage because we don't have all blades. Not a special tree in there. Like, we do have super move available. Let me make that clear. But the problem with that is... Okay, so he blocked for some reason. He felt like blocking over there. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a huge anticlimax. But I guess considering the situation, guys, considering the situation that we found ourselves in, we did well enough. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share, because it does really help a lot. Hit that bell button so you don't miss an upload. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.